Morty, come on. I want to go back to Blitz and Chits. I don't want to deal with this.
Rick, you've been clear on the fact that you don't want to help, so just go away.
More are coming.
Screw this. I'm out.
So, welcome to the first Fluttershy episode of the season, everyone. Man, do we love Fluttershy. I mean, Fluttershy is pretty cool and stuff.
I mean, this makes sense. Let's have Rick guest star in an episode that doesn't have any relevance of Rick-themed elements. You know, like science or aliens or any of that shit. But no, Jillian Barrow loves Rick and Morty so much, so here I am. I gotta be here for the fucking Fluttershy episode. I mean, how does that make any sense? Who makes these decisions? You? But you were like, please, Mr. Rick guy, what'd you do with the funny voices? I want my money back. What kind of name is GM Barrow anyway? I like a Jillian Barrows of booze, motherfucker.
Right. But right off the bat, I will say I wasn't particularly a fan of this episode. Don't get me wrong, I do enjoy Yellow Horse and all her animal shenanigans, but this episode just seemed to fall flat overall.
Oh, come on. Impossible horse thing. This episode was great. I mean, sure, I didn't have that noodle guy that you like, but at least I had the fashion horse. You know, your favorite of the pones. Who am I kidding? This is a horrible attempt at relating to a horse show. I'm gonna go drink some more.
What just happened? I don't know. But this episode starts at Fluttershy's house, where the best thing ever happens.
And you fail.
Doesn't he know that parkour is for, like, those millennials that want to look cool and escape the crushing reality that they don't have any friends, and also need to do it to, like, live down the moment where they accidentally called their elementary school teacher mom? Well, I guess that works for the demon rabbit then.
Which leads Angel to be checked out by the local vet, who starts complaining about how all these animals came out of nowhere to stay in the hospital. Even this giraffe, who can't talk. That's disappointing.
I'm not looking for judgment, just a yes or no. Can you assimilate a giraffe?
God, what a boring start to the adventure. Why don't you call me back for a different episode?
Fluttershy then uses the opportunity to start the construction of her animal sanctuary that we just learned was a dream of hers, like, just now. Okay.
Wait, isn't her whole house like an animal sanctuary? Does she actually need an actual sanctuary? Or can we just build her a new house? You know what? Let's do that. Let's do that. We'll call it We Just Saved You Another 15 Minutes of This Story. You're welcome, everyone. Love, Rick. P.S. Lick, lick, lick my balls! Yeah, say that all the time.
I have a new catchphrase.
Oh yeah? What's that, Rick?
I love my grandkids.
Oh.
Psych, just kidding. My new catchphrase is, I don't give a
Just
shake that ass, bitch, and let me see what you got.
The TLDR is the visionaries don't really get Fluttershy's vision, and then she gets mad and fires them.
Maybe your vision wasn't all it was cracked up to be, you know?
My vision isn't the problem here. I told you all exactly what I wanted, and none of you listened to me. So while I appreciate your efforts, I no longer require your services.
Honestly, and I do hate to say this, this is all kind of Fluttershy's fault as well. I mean, if she was so clear about her vision, maybe she should have adjusted her plan so everyone could easily understand it. I mean, this doesn't seem like a group that would be so vindictive to mess with Fluttershy's vision on purpose. I'm just saying.
And leave it to the friendship crew to recommend people that don't know anything about building in the first place, let alone an animal sanctuary. Great job, you equinal fucks.
After Fluttershy fires them, you know, like we already talked about, Big Daddy McCult comes back. Remember him? Because I guess he's important or something.
I don't, but whatever. He's probably passed out at that point anyway.
And Big Daddy helps them build a better sanctuary, and that's the end of the episode. Thanks for coming! This episode is not my favorite, although it does have some funny character reactions and many new animals to add to canon. The giraffe still doesn't talk, by the way. It presents a whole new range of problems that come out of left field and distract from the episode. For instance, where did all these animals come from? Why is the overcrowding of the animals an issue 7 seasons in? Why not just send the animals back where they came from? Fluttershy wants to build an animal sanctuary. When was that a thing? Like, ever? And most importantly, like, what does Fluttershy do? It's implied in the past she does something to make money and have an income, I guess, but she just seems to take care of animals. Like, I don't get it. This episode makes it all the more obvious with the inclusion of a vet. You know, someone who charges money. So the episode itself would be fine if this maybe was happening in season 1 or 2 maybe, but then again the plot seems pretty easy to predict. By the setup I knew what was going to happen. This is just not the best Fluttershy the show has provided, as well as an episode from a world building perspective. To be be fair, there are some positive aspects of the episode, like how assertive Fluttershy is, as well as continuity that isn't so intrusive, like the return of Dr. Fauna again. Remember her? She's like in the show like a million seasons ago. Yeah. Still not my favorite episode. What are your thoughts, Rick?
Final thoughts, episode sucked. Fell asleep watching it. 0 out of 5. Rated 1% on Rotten Tomatoes. The only thing that sucks more dick in this episode is McDonald's Szechuan teriyaki sauce not existing anymore.
In 1998, they had this promotion for the Disney film Mulan, where they created a new sauce for the McNuggets called Szechuan sauce, and it's delicious. And then they got rid of it, and now it's gone. This is the only place we're gonna be able to try it. Is in my memory.
They even discontinued the sweet chili sauce. That was the next best thing. And then the hot spicy McChicken. That shit was the best. Got my wiener so hard every time I ate it. Even at 60 years old, my dick still gets harder than Dwayne Johnson just thinking about the hot and spicy McChicken.
Ooh, yeah!
Maybe we should bring back the Szechuan sauce. Put some different Disney character on it. You know what? Kids like Kim Possible. People love KP. People buy that shit up. Hey McDonald's, you want to make $1 billion? Kim Possible themed Szechuan sauce. What was I supposed to be talking about? Lost my train of thought. Moral of the story is, you can take care of your animals without a clear source of income.
What is my purpose?
You pass butter.
Oh my god.
Yeah, welcome to the club, pal. So special thanks to KP for having me on again for such a shitty episode nonetheless. You know what? Why do you even invite me here? I got way better things to do than review episodes about a stupid show like this. Just a reminder, earlier I said I want my money back. I mean it. Sure, I have a portal gun to get my time back, but I won't be able to get my money back. I need that money to buy shit I need, like McDonald's. I can't afford Wendy's, so I'm lucky if I can even get McDonald's with the little bit of money I had left. Then again, what purpose does McDonald's serve me anyway? I'll drive up to McDonald's, I'll ask for a 10-piece nuggets with Szechuan sauce, they won't have it. Angus third pounder, not that either. Hot and spicy, none of those left. Okay, so what about McFlurry? Sorry man, ice cream machine's busted. No it's not, you lazy jerks! I want my fucking McFlurry, you asswipes! Where's my McFlurry? Where's my M&M McFlurry? Where's my hot and spicy? Where's my Szechuan sauce? Where in the world is my Szechuan sauce? I'll be Carmen Sandiego! Where the fuck is my Szechuan